So good morning. The lighting in here is horrible, but today I'm gonna take you along with me through our whole day. I'm switching laundry. It's almost 8 o'clock. It's really late. I should not have slept in this late. I was listening to Matt. Matt wanted to sleep in a little bit because he has this theory with the baby in our room. If he does his whole routine and then helps me basically just change the baby while I get ready, it's better because then he gets out of the door without making noise. But then that throws my whole clock off because I used to get up, wake him up. I just would, pee real fast, and then I'd feed the baby as he was getting ready. But for some reason he wanted to try switching it. I don't like it. Because also now Paul is up, which is fine. He's just watching TV. But I need like alone time. One of the things I do for myself, I don't know why I had that so zoomed in. Every night before I go to bed, I put in a load of laundry. So when I wake up, it's ready to go in the dryer. I don't like doing laundry all day. I keep forgetting to switch things. So this system seems to work very well for me. Okay, so that's going. Shut this because it's very loud. So like I said, I have little Paul here is up with me. He's still in his PJs. He's just watching TV. I'm gonna get his breakfast ready here in a second. The baby actually was making a lot of noise. Like I said, this is too late, I think. So if I didn't wake her up till 7 to feed her. I've talked about before, I have very sleepy babies, so I actually have to wake them up. She's sleeping through the night. She's been sleeping through the night since week 2, and then she lost weight, so we had to end up feeding her like 2 or 3 times in the middle of the night. And then our pediatrician said, she's fine, let her sleep. But I still don't let her to go more than 6-7 hours because I feel like she needs to eat. And also my chest really hurts because I'm breastfeeding. So for coffee wise, I usually do a drip coffee, or sometimes I do black tea. It kind of just varies what day I'm in. My sister brought down a lot of K-cups that her husband didn't like, so I'm using those up. And I like to put a scoop of collagen in my coffee. I always have my coffee black. This is the kind I'm using. I got this on Amazon, but I got a different kind from Costco that I'm going to be using. It doesn't taste like anything. There's, you can look up collagen benefits, but I like it because there's protein in it. 9 grams of protein in this, because sometimes I don't get to my breakfast right away. You're very wobbly. So Paul is down here with me. He's in his kitchen helper. He doesn't know what he wants to do this morning, but he's doing these scratch things that I got from Target that he really likes to do, and it's just
You're welcome.
Oh, thank you, buddy. He really likes to do them. It's just I don't even know how to describe it. Almost like lotto scratch-offs. So there's this film and you can scratch it off, and there's just colors behind it. There's little shark designs. I got this in the dollar spot, and they had shark ones and dinosaurs. I don't think they were $1. I think they were $3 or something like that. But these were a cool find that I found this weekend that he's playing with while I get his breakfast ready. And we're also watching Doug Days for the 100th time. So I was just about to make Paul a smoothie, and then I realized I still had smoothie left over from yesterday. It looks really gross, but he likes it. And there's lots of good stuff in here. There's prune, hemp, chia seeds, flax seeds, mixed berries. I usually try to put greens in it like kale or spinach, but I haven't done a misfit produce in 2 weeks. So I don't have any at the moment, but that's kind of what's in his smoothie. And yogurt, that's the other thing. And a banana, because I have bananas. So he will slam this, and then I don't feel guilty about giving him crackers all day, because that's the only thing he will eat. So smoothie it is. Already done. So like I said, or maybe I didn't say, today I'm doing a day in the life because Matt is working all day. He is working till 7 or 8 o'clock at night, so I figured so I wouldn't be so lonely. I would film the whole day and show you kind of what, I don't want to say routine because these kids mix it up on me all the time. I'm currently trying to find something under my sink. So these kids mix it up on me all the time. This is just kind of our routine for right now. I literally just feel like I'm always just holding on for the ride, just trying to keep up with the flow. That's something that I did not do when Paul was little, and I struggled because I was always trying to figure out, like, we get a routine down and then he mixed up in me and I was trying to figure out why. And so anyway, that's just what we're doing right now. So sometimes I have the morning to myself for a little bit. Most of the times I don't. Paul has been on a nap strike and he's been waking up really early with me. So, and what I was trying to do, I just realized I didn't change his diaper. So now I need to change his diaper, but I was trying to clutter clean under my kitchen sink real quick before the baby gets up. So let's see how this goes. So I went to change Paul's diaper and I thought I had smelled something. My nose did not deceive me. So that was an adventure. It was like all up the back of his PJs and everything. So just, you know, another morning. I don't think I've ever shared this, but this is my command center downstairs. Let me show you. Not for everybody, but this is what works for us. This is my dining room table. Paul sits here. We try to eat dinner here every night. Try to. We do most nights. But I have, these are all clean. Clothes for baby girl. Mini cloth diapers for baby girl. These are probably going to be retired very shortly. I think she's outgrown these already. Then I have disposables for Tilly, disposables for Paul, powder, diaper cream, Paul's cloth diapers, and then just miscellaneous clothes for the baby because she goes through them. These are all clean. I took these out of the wash and she wore these yesterday to the chiropractor. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw. How sweet are they? They're like little jeggings. They were so cute. I have, since this is my command center, and this is just the changing pad from upstairs, mostly so she doesn't roll over, and then under here I have like a dog towel. If you have dogs, you know what I'm talking about. And then these are the Tux pads left over from my pregnancy and postpartum. I have quite a bit of them. There's some more over there. And then over here I have an infant scale because I'm weighing her like every other day now. And I have some baby wraps, and I hang clean clothes here for me to use. And then over here I have wipes. I just used a bunch on Paul because. So I have the wipe warmer here with the cloth wipes are my favorite, especially for Paul. I just kind of fold them to the side, and then I do some disposables. I have disposables down here in case I don't want to change Paul in this area, like in the living room. I could take them with me. Her vitamin D drops, and these are liners for his cloth diapers. So he likes to take that and run around the house with it. That's why it's hiding up there. But it is the day that I need to change the tablecloth. Whoa! So now I have to like kind of take this all up. It happens. Let me see if I can get to over here. And then while I'm over here, I'm just going to restock my diaper warmer with more disposable wipes. Hope that crunching isn't too loud. I have both because if I use cloth diapers, I clean them with a cloth wipe and it just all goes in the laundry. And then if I have them in disposables, which I do sometimes, like especially if it's warm and I'm baby wearing her, I might put her in a disposable diaper. I'll test me out. What do you think? Do you like it?
What are you doing?
I'm adding more diaper wipes to the diaper warmer.
Oh, yeah, I like tables.
You like diapers?
Yeah, you like it?
I do. Do you?
Mommy, what are you
Yeah.
You turn the lights
I
on.
did turn the lights on. But anyway, if one of them is in disposables, it's just easier to wipe them with disposables and put it in the disposable and throw it away. That's kind of why I have both out. But Paul pretty much wears cloth diapers all day. I put him in a disposable at nighttime because we've always done that. And I do it at nap time, mostly because he was taking very long naps and he would overflood his cloth diapers. He is at the very end of his cloth diaper spectrum and no interest in diaper in toilet training, so that should be interesting. But I wanted to do that before the baby got up, so that's good to go. So now I can knock this off my list. We can get out of here.
Mommy, you turn on.
I did turn the light off. And then I need to wash this now. Okay, so I also forgot that today is diaper day, so I have diapers going in there as well. I just checked the weather. It's supposed to be like 75 and gloomy, so I don't know if I'm going to put them outside. I try to do that as much as I can, especially if it's sunny. So I think what I'm going to do is just hang the hemp liners because they're, I don't know, maybe I'll just hang all of them, I'll leave it inside. We'll see. I'm working on my coffee. I'm like halfway there. Baby girl's still sleeping. We have a little bit of a ways before we go get her. So this is when I try to do something productive, but we'll see. So Paul decided he didn't want to watch TV, that he wants to sit in my reading room and read, which is fine by me. So I just went to go grab my coffee and we're reading Richard Scarry, I believe. We had reading time. We don't do that all the time. I wish we did it more, but I think that's all the patience he has. So on the coffee table I keep these. These are the 3 library books. I've been trying to go to the library more. And then I also got this bookshelf on Amazon that has books. And then in this bookshelf, these are all baby books. These are all baby books. These are my cookbooks. Overall, I need to like reorganize this bookshelf. It's total mom life, but my books are getting the boot and they're filling up very fast with baby books. So we are very much so trying to utilize the library. And the library has summer reading programs, which I need to research, just see if I need to register for something. I think you do. It's usually free. We tried to do it last year, but then with I was pregnant at the time and was very sick in first trimester, so we didn't get there nearly as much as I wanted to, but that's something I hope to do today. We are lucky that we live near 2 counties, so I go to 2 different libraries. One is really close, not in our county, and then our county library is actually about like 25-30 minutes away, so I don't get there too often. And then the other thing that we do is Paul got this for birthday or Christmas from Grandma and Grandpa. I'm not sure which one it was, but Highlights magazine. Did you know this is for little kids? It is. So this comes monthly, which I like because he reads it, he draws on it, he plays with it, and then we get to recycle it. So I like things that are, you know, coming in and going out, especially now with 2 kids, the amount of stuff we have. And we get KiwiCo and Love Every boxes. Love Every, I think, go through 4 years old unless they extend them again. It used to be only through 2 years, and then they added up to 4 years. So we shall see. The toys I have in my house are insane. So like I said, I have a Love Every box for Tilly that just came yesterday that I need to go through, and I think I'm going to end up filming that.
Hey, where's Missy?
She's sleeping, Mama. And then here's our playroom. I think I'm actually going to do, it's kind of messy right now, but we do the Montessori kind of shelf. I have unlimited toys in there. It looks a little messy right now. And I do have like stuffed animals and stuff. I love chocolate. Are you eating your chocolate muffin? And then I have his skip hop table. Sometimes he eats here, sometimes he doesn't. Those are his pants that he should be wearing. And then it's just kind of like survival mode. I really have just given up on trying to make this nice. Like I said, it's survival mode. I just live here now. I live in my kid's world, basically. So whatever makes it easier to clean, clutter clean, I am all for. What are you doing? All right. Paul's favorite time. She's awake. Are you ready? Paul's ready, aren't you? Hi, happy girl. Hi, good morning. These are Matt's orbs that we use at night, and Paul likes to play with them. I hide them up as soon as we come in here. Yeah.
So good.
Oh, still good. Oh, Paul, can I have my water? Paul, stop. Paul. Rah. Nope. Out. Now. So it takes 30 minutes to do one thing, right? Yep. Paul's going through a very challenging phase of just being a toddler, basically. Where's Paul? Where is he? I see you. Careful.
I
Hi.
tried.
What are you gonna try?
Yeah, I tried.
Oh, no touch.
Yeah, I tried.
What are you intention? Whoa. Zoom in and zoom out. So I just finished feeding baby girl. It is almost 10 o'clock. I've only had coffee at this point, so I'm just letting her sit in this little lounger for a couple minutes because we've been going through a phase of spitting up a lot. So I have this burp cloth around her neck like this. I don't leave her alone like that. I'm sitting right here with you, right? Yeah. Because we're seeing if she spits up, and then while I go make breakfast, I'm either holding her or I lay her on the floor or her little gym here. Right? You have a little gym time. She's a very happy baby. I don't know what the plans are for today. It's supposed to be nice outside. I would love to go push myself to do a WALK. He knows what that means. Alone. The only thing I get mom guilt is I can't do baby, toddler, dog. I know it's not impossible because I know some moms do it. I just can't handle that right now. It's just too many things. It makes it very stressful, and then I just don't walk at all. So I have the stroller that my parents got, little girl. It's like a double stroller and it has one of those seats or the little thing that the toddlers can stand on. So I think we might try that. I just fed her. I need to eat. I need to do a couple little things, laundry. And at this point, I'm still feeding her every 2 hours. I think the next cycle, when we feed her, and I just give her a few minutes to chill out, I think I'm going to try to walk them. Because it is nice. Well, it's cool. It's 65 degrees outside. It's very overcast. So there's no direct sun. Right? Yeah. And I need the exercise. Yeah. What do you think? So I think that might be what we attempt to do today. We shall see. Just a happy baby, huh? Yeah. You're such a happy girl. So it's now 10 a.m. I just made myself some eggs and some fruit, and little baby girl wants to get on the floor. So I'm going to sit on the floor with her and eat this. Paul seems entertained for the moment, and then I don't know what else we're getting into.
your glass to the sky. Let's toast to that. All these people can stare. I don't care about that. This is my pity party. I'm gonna cry all night and I'll flip the bird at the guys. I don't need nobody. This is my pity party. I'll do just what I want, yeah. I'll dance on top of the bar. I won't come down on it. I'll just do what I want. This is my pity party, pity party. If my highs are highs, my lows are low. Need to blow off some steam to get back up. I'm not someone you should cheat on. 'Cause when I come back strong. Raise your glass to the sky. Let's toast to that.
So it's only 10:30. I did eat, so I had my coffee and I had my eggs. Bye, so she isn't the baby. Ate an hour ago, so I have at least another hour till the next feeding. I just changed her. She was on the floor with me for a little bit and then started getting fussy. She didn't want to be on the floor. I could put her in the baby swing, but Paul will just mess with it and it just doesn't work. So I usually put her in the baby swing like when Paul goes down for a nap or when he's having quiet time. Paul was not a swing kid whatsoever, hated it, would scream when you put him in it, but Tilly seems to like it and we can get her to fall asleep for like 30 minutes or so. So I have the swing there, but like I said, it's not really an option when Paul is awake. So I'm going to try to wrap her. Yes. And then if she falls asleep, she falls asleep. If she doesn't, she seems to be quiet when she's near me. I say that, but she was fighting me a couple of days ago, did not want to be wrapped, so we shall see if she likes this, because then I can fold laundry and unload the dishwasher while I have her wrapped to me and at least feel, you know, accomplished that I did something. Oh, girlfriend. Gross. Don't touch that. Don't touch that. Did you hear that splat? She just threw up when I picked her up and it like splat on the floor. And of course Paul was right there and wanted to instantly go in it. Sissy, spit up. All right, so let's see how long this lasts. We gotta clean it up.
I'm gonna cry all night and I'll flip the bird at the guys. I don't need nobody. This is my pity party. I'll do just what I want, yeah. I'll dance on top of the bar. I won't come down on it.
So it kind of seems insane, but what I do is I fold all of the towels and then I bring them upstairs in little small stacks instead of putting them all in the laundry basket and bringing it up, which would make more sense. But this little one likes to be moved, so she's just chill right now. I don't think she's gonna fall asleep, right? But she's chill because I keep moving around. If I stand still for too long, she'll start fussing. If I know some people write in the wraps that they sit in chairs and read. I've never been able to do that. Like if I stand still, she gets fussy. She likes to bounce around and move around, so that's why I do that. I'm going to attempt to see if she will let me unload the dishwasher so I can feel like I'm doing something. I mean, I know I'm doing something, but just to check things off that are accomplished. I used to do the dishwasher first thing every morning, and now my goal is just to get it unloaded before dinner time. Well, that's my goal, so. it is now 11 o'clock and she still is doing pretty good rap to me, but I want to kind of do a couple things. It's like getting that weird time before nap time. This is where I try to be kind of productive and get a couple things done. So I opened up the deck because I'm trying to do this thing now where Paul says, I want to do something, and I say yes, unless there's like a reason he's going to get hurt or something. So I don't want him to go on the deck because I'll show you in a minute. I got him the sandbox and it seemed like a really good idea, but it makes a total mess. But you know what? Who cares? It's a mess. He's having a blast. So I said okay, and I let him out there, and that means he's not in the family room, which means in theory he should leave the swing alone. I still have some time before I have to feed her. I have 30 minutes. So I'm hoping maybe she takes like a 15-20 minute nap or even just chills in her swing. So I'm going to try to put her in her swing, and then I have like a to-do list on my phone of things that are just the reoccurring tasks that I'd love to knock a couple of those out, and I can do them faster if she's not on me. If she stays on me, that's not a big deal. So that is my plan. So it is now 11:30. We're getting close to lunchtime. It takes Paul like an hour and a half to eat lunch. But before I do that, little baby girl is asleep in the swing. I'm gonna have to feed her soon. I just went upstairs and cleaned the toilets. I grabbed the dog bedding because that needed to be washed. And I do like, I think I've talked about this before, I have like lists of stuff and they're like all reoccurring, like the dog bedding is like every 2 weeks and things. It's just how my mind works. I know this seems like very chaotic for some people, but it's how I work. So one of the things I have is to clutter clean, and I started doing this, adding this to my list of just going through things, and I'll forget and it'll be years. So every 6 months I have to clean under the kitchen sink, under the guest bathroom sink, and like my end table in my bedroom, and they just happened to hit all today. I'm not going to do all of these today, but I think since we're all kind of down here and I want him to stay on the deck and I can kind of like keep my third eye on him, I'm going to go ahead and clutter clean the kitchen sink. So that entails pulling everything out. If there's anything I don't use, I just get rid of it. And I kind of just wipe everything down and put it back, and it stays organized for a couple minutes. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do right now while I have like 10-15 minutes. So we'll see how well this goes.
What's it like to be the one that he turns to when he's out of answers? What's it like to be the one that he comes to when he wants to dance? And I wonder what's that like? I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name, and I'm running out of time. I wish you felt the same, and I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what I should say, 'cause I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name. What's it like to hold his hand when he tells you that you're all he wants? And it's midnight, oh, I'm thinking about him. I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name, and I'm running out of time. I wish you felt the same, and I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what I should say, 'cause I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name.
check that off my list. Clutter clean the kitchen sink. It really wasn't that bad. I just wiped it down, and because I'm doing it like every 6 months, it never really gets out of control. I did have a bottle of mineral oil to clean my cutting boards that I got from IKEA 5+ years ago. Never used it. I noticed it last time and I was like, I'm gonna use this to clean my cutting boards or whatever you use mineral oil like to wipe it on, and I was like, still have never used it. And now my husband swears by this stuff called Odie's oil, which would do essentially the same thing, but it's like, you know, it's not chemicals. I don't know what's in the IKEA one because the label fell off. That's how old it is, so I just threw it away. I just consolidated a couple things. It looks nice and clean in there, as best as it can be. And I checked off my list, and then Paul wanted to play with his gems with me for a couple minutes, so I did that. I think I'm just going to do one more thing for today, which I think is going to be to dust the TV room. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that while Sissy's sleeping, and then we'll start nap routine basically. And I have fed her 2 hours and 11 minutes ago, so I fully expect her to wake up like any minute now and want a nurse. So let me clean, or let me dust really fast. Okay, so it is now past lunchtime. It's almost 1 o'clock. Paul had like zero interest in eating anything, which is fine. He sometimes goes through phases where he eats and then he doesn't. I just actually had some of my homemade protein balls while I was kind of like doing things. I didn't actually eat a meal. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Depends on what leftovers we have. But he is very cranky for the last hour, so I got him upstairs. It was a fight. Let me tell you, this little one was being very good. I put her in her bassinet in my room so that I could like 100% focus on Paul because he was just being crazy. He looks very tired. He keeps laying down, but he actually just opened his door. So I have the baby Yates on this level to keep Mo in because Mo will go up there and, you know, distract him or whatever. So this one, I think I'm going to change her diaper, wrap her, and then go outside and get the mail with Mo so he can go out, and then I can just get some fresh air, and we'll see if Paul sleeps. If not, he has, you know, he'll be in his room for like an hour to 2, just having like quiet time or playing by himself. He usually is okay with that, but I just can like relax more when he sleeps. But this is like going on like 9-10 days now where he has slept since, so the last 10 days he's napped twice, which is very unusual. So I'm trying to like deal with that. I was going to say focus, but that's not the right word. Adjust. So let me see if I can go get some fresh air. So this is a great start. I tried to wrap her, and as soon as I wrapped her, she just threw up, like, I don't even know if you can see it, like all over my wrap. You can't see it. My wrap is wet. She is wet. I'm just like, today is just a day that like, see it? I wish like I had help, but like don't. Like I like the privacy of my home. I wish I could just have like a girlfriend that lived close by that would just like come help me for the day. That's what I wish. And then we'd go home. Anyway, let's venture outside, get some freaking fresh air, see if that helps. It's only 1 o'clock. Matt's not even home for like another 7 hours. I'll see. Do you ever have one of those days where you feel like the universe is testing you? I feel like that is this day. So Paul was calling my name. I went upstairs with Sissy wrapped to me and told him to go get back and snuggly. And I just kind of snuggled him back in his bed with my daughter wrapped to me. Moved his train out of the way, put his blanket in front of him. He looks like, knock on wood, he might fall asleep. But that means absolutely nothing until he's actually asleep. So I have baby girl down here in a little chair. She has little, it's from Love Heavy, these little socks with jingle bells on them. But what I want to do now, which I usually do when Paul falls asleep, is I just tidy this room a little bit. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do, because it just, I can relax if it doesn't look so insane. So let me do that really fast. And it is now, it's still only 1 o'clock. Okay, just that little bit makes me feel better. So that is all clean. So now I'm gonna find something to eat. Okay, so progress. Paul is now asleep. That is good. It is 1:30, so it took him about a half hour to fall asleep. I'll take it. But Sissy back there is just not a happy camper, so I don't think I'm going to be able to like make a lunch and eat it. So I just like threw together something. So I have carrots, apples, pita chips, and then I threw a slice of cheese in there for protein. I'll probably have a yogurt with protein powder in a little bit. I'm trying to keep my protein up a lot because I'm breastfeeding and trying to be low carb. I know I have the pita chips, but I'm just scrounging. I'm gonna grab some water. It's only been an hour since I fed her, but she's being really fussy. So I'm going to just camp out on the couch, feed her, see if I can get her pass out, and then I can relax and watch Netflix or something for an hour. I don't know, we'll see. And there's a couple other things that I wanted to do. I was hoping that she'd be in a good mood so that I could film, but she's not, so that's fine. We can film that another day. So let me eat, chillax, and then we'll see where the rest of the afternoon goes. So it is now 3 o'clock. I have to feed her again in about like 20 minutes or so. So I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm more relaxed. I was able to eat. She took a little bit of a nap, I'd say about 30 minutes. Yeah. And I was able to film a video, which sometimes I get content ideas and then they just are, I don't know why I basically procrastinate to film them, and then I film them and I'm like, oh my God, that was not a big deal. So the video that I just filmed was about swaddling. And all I had to do was get the blankets from upstairs, find a quiet time. Originally I was going to do it on my bed, but there's no way with Paul upstairs if she makes noise. So then I settled for downstairs and Paul's playmat, and I just did it. And then it was like, you know, the days were not bright enough and it's supposed to be rainy all week. And I was like, you know what, I'm just doing it. She's in a good mood. I have the blankets down here, so I'm going to do the swaddling video. And the funny thing is she's 2 months and I think like 3 weeks, and we stopped swaddling at 2 months. We had a lot of success with swaddling for both of our babies, but I don't even swaddle her anymore. So I almost had to think about like, wait, how do I do this again? Because it was so instinctive those first like 2 months. Like the first week it took me a little bit to get it, and then I got it. I'm feeling a little better. I got it accomplished. I did a lot of stuff today. I don't give myself enough credit. Enough other moms do that, but Paul is just in a phase where he's just crazy nuts, and he's teaching me patience is what he's doing. And you know, it's really hard for me to like keep my cool sometimes, and I have to just like take a break, take a breath. You know, he's only 2 years old, he's struggling, it's not like he's doing anything on purpose. So right, yeah, there's that. I'm hoping she is chill for like the next 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna feed her, and I'm gonna keep watching this crime documentary that I found on ABC about the Girl Scout murders of the 70s. I do not need to be watching this one home alone, but you know, it is what it is. For dinner, I think my fridge is, the hilarious part is my fridge is stocked with HelloFresh dinners, but I'm obviously not gonna make those without Matt. So I think we're just gonna do easy. Paul's favorite thing right now is chicken nuggets sometimes. So we're gonna do chicken nuggets and french fries, and I'm gonna have a side salad. I'll give him some if he wants it. But I'm just waiting for him to wake up. I'm not gonna let him sleep too much longer because I want him to stick to the 7 p.m. bedtime. So we're just gonna hang out and wait for Paul to wake up. So Paul got up, I would say like 3:30. It's 4:30 now. I know it's kind of on the early side, but I know he's going to want to start eating and start snacking, so I'm just going to go ahead and make dinner. So I am going to just, in the air fryer really quickly, I'm going to heat up, these are our favorite chicken nuggets from Costco. People say they taste like Chick-fil-A. Kinda. I do like them because it's chunks of chicken. It's not like the processed, I don't know what you'd even call those. Like, I haven't been there in a really long time, but McDonald's are the chicken nuggets that come to mind. So we're gonna share these. And then I like the Alexia, let's face it, this brand. They make a whole bunch of frozen potato stuff, and I get them from, who is that from? Thrive Market. Just when we make a bag as a family, there's always like a little left, like not enough for everybody. So this is when I do weird things when Matt's not home, because this would bother him. It doesn't bother me. So I have, these are seasoned waffle cut fries, and these are potato puffs like tater tots. So I'm gonna do, Paul loves french fries. I'm gonna do all of these. He's watching up. And then I'm just gonna do a few of these to like mix it up in here. And then for veg, I'm gonna go ahead and have a salad. I know Paul won't eat that, so I'm gonna give him another smoothie because I really only like those smoothies to last 2 days, and I guess I made a lot yesterday, so there's a little bit of smoothie left. I'm gonna give him a smoothie so he has that veg. Bless you. And then we're just gonna hang out and watch TV. I'm not gonna try to do dinner in the dining room. It's been one of those days. So let me get my fried food in the air fryer. I really haven't made much of a mess today, so there really isn't much to clean up. I just have a little bit of laundry left to fold. I did wash some of Mo's bedding. There really isn't much dishes in the kitchen, so the kitchen's pretty clean. I do have my diapers, I don't know if you can see them, they're outside. I need to remember to bring those in. So the game plan is to watch this movie, eat dinner. I think if I can get little girl to fall asleep in the swing, cool, and I'll take Paul up to bed. I'm shooting for like 7. We'll see how this goes. Sit, silly.
Squirrel.
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 Get it, buddy.
Yeah, that's it.
And since it's already kind of, okay, he's following me. Since it's already the end of the night, I'm putting another load of laundry in, and my machine has a delay. So I am putting it in. Right now on a 14-hour delay, and then if anything needs to go in there, I can throw it in. Mo has already been fed, haven't you? Yes, you have. You've already got your dinner. So he's a good boy, right? You got more dog food coming from Amazon any minute now. I'm waiting for you to bark your head off, right? Yeah. And baby girl has just been chilling here, playing with her toy from the first Love Every box, right?
No. Wait,
and now I have to.
No.
Now I have to tackle this one to change his diaper. We have to change your diaper, buddy.
Oh.
You want to change your diaper? I was like, no.
I will.
You crazy. Also, finally having my tea. I took this tea bag out. I think it was at like 2:30 with the intent to make tea, and I just thought, so I just brewed it. So I'm having that with my dinner. Very conventional evening dinner tonight. So, do you want to see me try to wrestle him to change his diaper? This is always fun. Everybody's gonna think you're crazy. Everybody's gonna think you're crazy. You are crazy. You crazy. So I took my watch off. It is 7:50. They are both in their bedrooms. Paul's door is still open. He's still kind of moving around a little bit, but I'm hoping he goes to bed soon. Matt should actually be home in the next hour or so. I'm just going to tidy up a little bit, get myself some mint chocolate chip ice cream because I've been thinking about that all day, and finish watching my crime show, and then I'm taking a shower and going to bed. It's been one heck of a day, but I made it. Nothing crazy happened, and you hung out with me the whole day, so thank you so much for joining me. Leave me some comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.